Hi, I'm Sherry with Weave Education. Welcome to this edition of Institutional Effectiveness Tips. Today we'll tackle a challenging topic, assessing administrative units. Assessing academic units, and specifically student learning outcomes, is the focus of much assessment work. But what about assessment of administrative units that contribute so much to higher education institutions? What are their goals, and how can they seek improvement for their department or unit? The good news is, the structure or cycle for administrative assessment mirrors that of academic assessment. Articulate objectives, identify measures and collect evidence, analyze evidence, plan for improvements, and assess the impact of changes. Objectives should be measurable elements of the assessment plan and may be focused on student learning or other departmental objectives like efficiency or effectiveness. Try using a formula like this one to create measurable objectives. Here are a couple of examples. Library staff will work across units to promote awareness of open educational resources. Or, the registrar's office will improve customer service. A few tips to keep in mind when writing your objectives are: focus on high priority objectives, not everything your department does. Choose objectives that align with other departmental or institutional priorities. And ask yourself if the objective can reasonably be achieved in the defined assessment cycle. After writing objectives, you'll identify a way to measure achievement. Use both direct and indirect methods to collect evidence. Some examples of direct measures are metrics and counts. Indirect measures are things like surveys and focus groups. Finally, you will write a target to define your expected level of achievement. Use a formula for this as well. A target will say something like, 75% of respondents will indicate they are satisfied on the survey items related to quality of service in the registrar's office. Once your administrative assessment plan is in place, you'll collect evidence through the assessment cycle and report on your findings. Most importantly, use any unmet targets to drive action planning and decision-making for the next cycle. Remember, assessment is assessment. Apply similar guidelines for assessment plans to both academic and administrative units. And provide department leaders with examples and formulas for writing their assessment plans. Thanks for joining me for this edition of Institutional Effectiveness Tips. Check out our Knowledge Center at weaveeducation.com. We'll see you next time.
Created using Powtoon.